everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm super excited for this tutorial. It is a collaboration with Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and today their Galaxy Holiday Collection got released and I'm so happy to show you this Galaxy alien inspired Halloween look using this collection. So let's get started. First, let me introduce you to my pet rat, Daenerys. She wanted to say hi. And so for my base, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 140, and I'm using the Fenty 110 foundation brush. And I usually prefer beauty blenders because foundation brushes tends to be rough on my skin, but this brush was really soft and the foundation was really easy to blend in. The foundation shade I used matched perfectly on my skin and it's so buildable, and I just love that the foundation comes in all shades for all skin tones. And next I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Linen as my concealer, and I apply this under my eyes and other places. As you can see, I'm using the contouring concealer brush to blend it all in with the foundation. This makeup look will be very shimmery and glittery because I feel like that's what the holiday collection is all about. So I'm using Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shades Confetti and Yacht, Lyfe, and I applied this generously on my cheekbones, nose, brow bone, and Cupid's bow. This look will be all color shifting and shimmery, so that's why I used both these two shimmer skin sticks, and then I set the foundation just a tiny bit with setting powder. Now I'm going to create these crazy shapes on my face. I'm using a blue and brown eye pencil, and starting with the blue on my cheekbones, I line it downwards my cheek, and then I switch over to the brown pencil and I continue the line down my chin area. I do the same thing on my chin. I drew this line a bit above my actual cheekbone to give everything a more narrow, alienish look. Then I'm tilting the pencil to the side and I shade below the line that I created to make a shadow. I'm also fading the brown color into the blue. I do this so I can apply eyeshadow later and get a really nice intensity and blend to the colors. I take a blue and also a brown eyeshadow similar to the shades to the pencils, and I give color to where I just shaded, and I shaded almost as if I was contouring my cheekbones, and I do the same to my chin. This technique is called pencil technique and it's really hard to get really clean. I still feel like I don't really have it down yet, but practice makes perfect. You can create so many crazy cool shapes with this, and if you're having trouble with this technique, a great way to practice is on your hand or your arm. Try to get the lines as sharp as possible and the blending super smooth. And as usual, all the products I've used are listed in the description box down below. Then I take the blue eyeshadow again and I'm shading this below my hairline and I fade it down, and I also drag the blue a little bit down the center of my forehead. I take some of the foundation and I sharpen up the eye pencil, and I also felt I needed even more highlighter. Then I'm using the Fenty Beauty Galaxy eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the blue shade Midnight Bolt, and I dab it all around the blue parts. I also go in with the purples, Ultraviolet and Space Out, and the Golden Rose shade Meteor Crush to get this cool galaxy color shift effect. And by the way, these shimmers are amazing. I can't wait to use them more, they're so pretty. So then I fill in my brows sharp and pointy with a bluish gray eyeshadow. I decided to take that blue eyeshadow again, and I shade my entire neck with it, and also applying the same galaxy shadows that I used everywhere else. I also applied some of the Confetti matchstick that I used earlier as my highlighter. Using a white liquid liner, I create these alien-like symbols on the center of my forehead and my chin, and this is inspired by those conspiracy cornfield markings that are super weird, but it looks cool. I also created some random circles here and there using gray eyeshadow, and I also used the Fenty Beauty Eclipse eyeliner in the shade Alien Bay, and this one I will get more into later because it's super nice and cool, and I'm gonna show you. And now the base is all done. Let's move on to the eyes. I switched to these big alien blue contact lenses, and I put them on so late because I already have bad vision, and contact lenses makes it even worse, so I can't see very well when doing my makeup. I'm going to create this weird cut crease that I first made a few weeks back, and I just love the idea of it. I use the same blue pencil and shadow as before, and I create that dramatic cut crease shape that I want. Then I'm filling it in and fading it out to the side. I create another shape below the inner corner of my eyes that goes down the sides of my nose. And I take that blue Galaxy shade Midnight Bold and add it on top, and when I fade it out to the side, I'm using the lighter blue shade Cosmic Ocean. Then I sharpen up the cut crease some more with foundation, and I also put on some eye primer before I put eyeshadow on my eyelid. And going from the inner part of my eye to the middle, I'm using the Galaxy shade Milky Way, and on the outer half of my eyelid, I'm using the Golden Rose shade Meteor Crush. Okay, so now I'm using this magical Fenty Beauty Eclipse eyeliner in the shade Alien Bay, and I create a wing. Now I'm going to leave this to dry for a moment, and in the meantime I'm lining my waterline black. I curl my lashes and apply mascara on top and bottom lashes. For my lips, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Starlit Hyper Glitz lipstick in the shade Gravity, and I top it off with Fenty Cosmic Gloss in the shade Gal on the Moon. I adore this combination, and my lips feel super glossy. I totally love that lip glosses are back in the game now. There's just no reason for me to wear matte lips during the cold season since they just get so chapped, so I totally love this. Then I decided to take my white liner and make tiny white dots all around the blue parts, and this of course makes everything look like a starred sky. And finally, I'm so excited to show you this. Just take a brush or your fingers and smudge on that eyeliner, and the metallic finish becomes super glittery, and OMG, this is so cool! And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked it. I'm so in love with it. Thank you so much Fenty Beauty for sending me these products. They are totally amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!